self-learning modules was conceived in support to the program of the Department of Education's distance learning modality due to COVID-19. COVID-19 has caused us disorientation, discomfort, and feeling of division. Despite of this, the Arling Panlipunan teams of SDO Camarines have stood as one to make oneself ready to face the new battle. We are united in addressing the need of the learners in this new normal. In the implementation of the K-12 curriculum, teachers were taught what to teach, how to teach, and how to assess. Materials were available for the learners. But with the unprecedented situation, most of the learners' materials are to be aligned with DepEd's most essential learning competencies. In 2019, we have 3,551 LMs, which includes local history books, stories, and travelogues, and 8 SLMs not yet aligned with the most essential learning competencies and to the standard of DepEd self-learning modules. At the time, the level of competence of the teachers in DepEd Camarines in terms of the development of self-learning modules was only 1.6 or 32% as compared to the standard of 5 or 100%.
Presently, we have 760 Arling Panlipunan grades 1 to 6 validated self-learning modules which are web-based and 56 SLMs which are on the process of validation. The 760 SLMs were the outputs of the writers from the 1st to 5th Congressional District of Camarines Sur adhering to the LRMDS standards. The 4th District has the highest number of validated SLMs, total to 286. Here are the samples of contextualized and validated SLMs which were developed by the writers and underwent thorough process of validation in compliance with the intellectual property rights and social content guidelines. Before, there were only 10 SLM developers, 5 writers, 2 editors, 1 illustrator, and 2 validators. But after this series of webinars, online coaching and mentoring on SLM's development using different learning platforms, we have now 174 writers, 77 editors, 6 illustrators, and 62 validators. Before, the level of competence of DepEd Camarines Sur in terms of development of SLMs was low, with mean rating of 1.6 or 32% as compared to the standard of 5 or 100%. But now, the level of competence of DepEd Camarines Sur teachers in terms of writing, editing, and layouting, validating of SLMs is high, with mean score of 4.37 or 87.36%.
On how we did it, these are the steps we have made in realizing our project. We did ask these questions to the teachers so as to get their voices concerning their current knowledge in module writing, the things they want to know about it, and what kind of approach they want to learn the process of SLM development. Based on the voice of the customers, following were their needs and wants. It was very evident that the teachers do really need proper training and mentoring regarding module writing. Here are process stages of our project, guided with cycle. It started with the recruitment of writers and provision of trainings managed by the CIP and EPS and AP. It was then followed by crafting, editing, validating, and submission of validated modules to the division and region, with the aim of increasing the number of SLMs to to be utilized by elementary learners amidst COVID-19 pandemic. We identified that zero availability of modules and teachers' low level of competence in module writing were caused by insufficient trainings on development of modules. Further programs are focused on development of books on local stories and history, and the teachers' initiatives are limited on income-generating projects.
Project Heritage aims to capacitate teacher writers in developing SLMs in Araling Panlipunan which are merit-based. These SLMs are being used by elementary learners in Camarines for school year 2020 to 2021 in response to DepEd's Learning Continuity Plan. To realize this, these are the interventions or sub-projects we implemented under Project Heritage. Firstly is Project Araw. This is the recruitment of teacher writers from all congressional districts of Camarines Sur. A total of 174 writers were recruited. Second is Project Tala. Here, teacher writers have undergone 2 webinars in a total of 6 days with online mentoring by the EPS, Division Coordinator, District AP Coordinators, and key writers. This is the most convenient and possible way of communicating as we are facing restrictions like social gathering due to COVID-19. Next is Project Diwa. This is the development of modules following the standard format and guidelines as per Regional Memorandum Number 36, Series of 2020. All in all, 816 modules were developed. Consequently, the editing and validation of SLMs were done under Project Evoke, which is the mistake proofing of Project Heritage. Out of 816 modules, 760 modules are validated, while 56 modules are on process of validation. Next is Project Based, which is the visual management of Project Heritage. Here, teachers' accomplishments are posted on Facebook page of the CI Master to showcase their outputs and to encourage and inspire other teachers while recognizing their achievements at the same time. Lastly is the Project Upload. This is the final phase of Project Heritage. A total of 47 validated modules were uploaded to LRMDS website for easy access and use.
To sustain the project, SDO CamSur has come out with the following activities. 1. Capacitate more writers, illustrators, editors, and validators on SLM development. SDO CamSur will give attention on capability building among its teachers by giving series of trainings, encourage and produce teachers as writers, illustrators, editors, and validators. Number 2, implement reward system to writers, illustrators, validators, and editors. SDO CamSur will look for funds to reward the writers, illustrators, validators, and editors. 3. Networking with the stakeholders to support SLM reproduction. SDO CamSur will directly coordinate through the created technical working group to the stakeholders. SDO will be in charge in the issuance of memorandum of agreement to stakeholders. 4. Conduct action researches on the efficacy and sustainability of the newly developed SLM. Schools will be encouraged to produce at least 1 action research per year or school year. 5. Enhancement of the learning resources based from the findings during the rollout.
Thank you and more